purpose of this video is to introduce the argument research essay. To begin with, this is not a review of literature like the LRE. During the process work of the LRE, you were listening to the conversation about your topic. You are now ready to enter the conversation with your argument. And this is not what your literature says about the topic, this is what you want to say about the topic. So to help with this process, it's a good idea to write your first draft without using any sources. Just get your opinion out there and see what you have to say about the topic. Now for your thesis statement, you will survey your research and see if you have a general point to argue about. The thesis will be supported by your arguments in the body paragraphs, and your arguments will be supported by the secondary sources you have chosen. The ARE includes a title page and an abstract if you choose APA format. Again, you can choose either APA or MLA, but these are required if you go the APA route. The introduction should end with your thesis, and then the next paragraph should be your mapping paragraph, telling the audience where you're going. Next is the background information on your topic, and consider what the audience may or may not know about your topic. Then we have the main arguments, at least 2 main arguments, subdivided if possible into 3 to 4 distinct points. Then the next paragraph brings up your counter argument. And this is where that source that you're choosing that goes against your topic comes in handy. You want to bring up the opposing viewpoint from your argument. You'll round it up with the conclusion, and then if you choose the APA format, you'll have a reference page. And if you choose MLA, you will end it with a works cited page. Now, as far as sources go, you may use the same sources from the literature review, or you may choose to add or eliminate a source. Sources must be scholarly and from the Schaeffer Libraries database. And again, one article must contain a counter-argument to the view taken in your essay. Permalinks on the reference page must be working. This is very important for the portfolio as well. As far as documentation, a minimum of 6 direct quotations or paraphrases, at least 3 of each. Documentation style is the one most frequently used in your future career. This is where your choice comes in handy. You can pick APA or you could pick MLA, but make sure the whole paper remains consistent with whichever style you choose. If you're not sure, most of your future careers will probably use APA. And again, if you choose APA, make sure you have a reference page included. If you choose MLA, you should have a works cited page. And again, whichever one you choose, make sure your permalinks are active. Now for the format, 8 to 10 full pages are required. Now this does not include visuals if you choose to put those in. Does not include block quotations or the works cited or reference page. So keep that in mind. You should have 1-inch margins, 12 point Times New Roman. And one more final note for the portfolio. As you are getting close to the portfolio, you need to have all of your drafts from this process, all of your pre-writing, your invention work, all of the planning. So don't write over your drafts. You want to save each step as a picture of how you were progressing through this essay. So please make sure you remember to save these. You must show all of your sources also, and this is where the permalinks will be helpful. So that's it in a nutshell what the ARE is, and be working on this for the next couple weeks.